Let's rewind the clock, back to 2024, that a young Charlie Woods steps onto the biggest stage of his junior golf career, the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. The hype is electric. Cameras are rolling. The son of Tiger Woods is ready to make his mark. Or so we thought. When the dust settled, Charlie didn't just fall short. He crashed. Final scores: 82 and 80, well outside the match play cut, finishing to 140th in a 264-player field. It wasn't just a disappointment. It bordered on public embarrassment. Commentators blamed nerves, inexperience, or, let's be honest, the weight of a last name that carries impossible expectations. The storyline wrote itself. Charlie Woods isn't ready. But what if that failure was the best thing that could have happened to him? Now, fast forward to the summer of 2025. Let's talk about the moment everything shifted. Not during the tournament, but before it, because Charlie Woods didn't just show up to the 2025 U.S. Junior Amateur. He survived to get there. It all went down in Coral Springs, Florida, a high-stakes qualifier with limited spots and zero mercy. Charlie found himself in a 3-for-1 sudden death playoff. 3 players, 1 golden ticket, everything on the line. No cameras, no crowd, no hype, just heat, nerves, and pressure. And Charlie, he stepped up and drained a birdie putt when it mattered most. Clutch, cold-blooded, clinical. That single stroke didn't just punch his ticket to the championship. It changed the entire conversation, because this wasn't a story about Tiger Woods' son being handed another opportunity. This was about a kid who earned it the hard way. No shortcuts, no exemptions. Just pure performance. SNBC Sports reported. Charlie Woods had to fight like everyone else. But let's be clear, the real test was still coming. The spotlight hits different for him. Every swing is magnified, every misstep, a headline. Charlie Woods isn't just playing golf, he's carrying the weight of a legendary name. But this time, he's not crumbling under its owning it. That playoff in Coral Springs wasn't just a qualifier. It was a statement, a message to every player in the field and every fan watching from the sidelines. I'm not here because of my name, I'm here because I belong. There are moments in sports that redefine a young athlete. That sudden death playoff was Charlie's spark. The moment he stopped being someone's shadow and started casting one of his own. And here's the wild part, that was just the beginning. Everything feels different now. Charlie isn't being invited, he's qualifying. According to NBC Sports, he didn't just get back into the U.S. Junior Amateur, earned it the hard way. That Coral Springs qualifier. 3 players battled for one final spot. The pressure? Unbelievable. The moment? Real. And Charlie, he buried a birdie. Let that sink in. The same kid who bombed out of this tournament last year just took down 2 elite juniors in a do-or-die playoff. More focused, more composed, more dangerous. So, what changed? Sources around the junior circuit say his AGA win earlier this year flipped to switch confidence, swagger, belief. He stopped playing as Tiger's son. He started playing as Charlie Woods. And that's when the whispering started. This isn't the same Charlie Woods if you still think he's just a name. July 21st in Dallas is about to prove you very, very wrong. Because sometimes the quiet ones come back with the loudest roar. And Charlie Woods, he's done being quiet. This year's U.S. Junior Amateur. There's more than just talent on the course. There's legacy. 4 names stand out, not just for their swings, but for their surnames. Jackson Bird, son of PGA Tour winner Jonathan Bird, is fresh off a runner-up finish at the Junior Invitational and already locked in at Clemson. Trevor Gagzinski, son of Scott Gagzinski, returns as the defending champion, a title that carries weight and expectation. Then there's Cameron Kuchar, son of Matt Kuchar, making his USGA debut after a breakout junior season. And of course, Charlie Woods. They're all sons of PGA Tour veterans. But let's be honest, one name casts a longer shadow than the rest, because the name Woods just hits different. For years, Charlie's presence in any field came with the same tired question. Is he actually good, or just Tiger's kid? But this year, that question isn't being asked anymore, because 2025 isn't about lineage, it's about performance. And Charlie isn't just keeping up with the field, he's setting the pace. According to NBC Sports, Charlie isn't being treated like a legacy entry anymore. He's being watched like a real threat. And no more excuses, and no more training wheels. He's not the cute storyline. He's the dark horse with a real shot. That's a massive shift, because until now, Charlie Woods lived under his father's Legend. But now, he's creating his own noise. And the field. They're starting to feel it. This isn't about fame. It's about fire, Dad. It's not about headlines. It's about hunger. Charlie isn't playing to honor a name, that he's playing to make one. The question is no longer, can he live up to the name Woods? It's, can the other survive once Charlie finds his next gear? Because the U.S. Junior Amateur isn't just another golf tournament. It's a war zone in spikes. According to NBC Sports, 264 of the best junior golfers on the planet have descended on Trinity Forest Golf Club. They represent 38 states and 33 countries. And only the top 64 after stroke play will advance to match play. No second chances. No resets. Just 2 rounds to prove you belong.